Today is May 5th, 2012. I'm in my first week for the Advanced Scalable Data Infrastructures course. This video is a conversation with myself where I'm going to answer 3 questions. One is to briefly recap the problems I had back in like MIU and VFW that are at least 3 weeks old. And one of the problems I was having, mostly in MIU, was I was using the GitHub app for Mac, and using that, it was this one here. I had a lot of problems where, I was getting disconnected and just not working right, not merging correctly, stuff like that. And I just never really found the time to just start using SmartGit, which is recommended. So I went right up until this week, and I've been at Full Sail for, over a year now. But I went right up to this week before I even downloaded SmartGit. So this week I'm actually just getting used to using a new application, which is SmartGit. So I've got some catching up to do with that, just to get accustomed to it. I got to make time to read up the tutorials, just make sure I'm doing it correctly. I have used SmartGit this week. It worked all right. There's just a little bit, a few problems with it. And most of it was because this first week of ASD, I really did have a horrible time with my schedule because I work full-time, go to school, and yeah, this week was just really rough. And on top of everything, my internet service was off at my home. So it was really stressful week this week. I barely made it through this week, but I'm hopeful I'm going to get all my work done because I'm so glad to be a student here. So I'm going to get through this. The next question was, did I eventually overcome my problems, or do they persist? Yes, I finally got internet back on at my house. My phone service is back up. Where I live, we have really old phone lines. Sometimes we got to deal with stuff like that. And I live on an island in the middle of the river, so I don't know if that explains much about how old the cable is here for phone and internet, but that's what goes on here. So I have overcome my problems. I have internet at home. I have high-speed internet. It's back up. My phone's back up. I'm almost caught up with all my assignments this week. Even my work too, I'm all caught up, so I think everything's going to be okay. Actually, everything is going to be fine. The third question was there anyone in particular, a student, teacher, or other, who helped me through the problem? Actually, because, there's more than one problem, that as a student I've had. So actually, each teacher I've had, and especially my fellow students in my classes, they've all been really helpful, because sometimes with my schedule I'll run into maybe a problem or a question at really odd hours, like maybe in the middle of the night, and I can do things like I've gotten on iChat and even Facebook with my questions or comments at like really odd hours and with random questions, and someone's always there, even people I'd never talked with before that have run into the same problems and were able to help me. So that's worked really well. And especially the one thing that's a little bit difficult for me though with my schedule is sometimes, often I'm not available when my current teacher is available. So that too, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that this month, because I would like to make more time to be able to talk with my current teachers, because that would make the most sense for getting through the courses. And that is all I have to say today.